What is going on, guys? It's your boy Zero. Charlotte Cyclones yet again, here we are. But before we get into the game against the Pittsburgh Pirates, I want to show you a little bit of the prospects that I have scouted. Now, most of the guys here in just the scouting department are in fact starting pitchers. For like the first few, we do currently have the 7th overall pick and the 39th overall pick. So, I mean, I doubt any one of these top guys could fall, but right now, like the main guys that I feel we're looking at here are guys like Sexton, Robert, and Ritter. Just a lot of those guys. I mean, Stephon Lorenz could potentially also be there. He's not exactly the best guy, but who really knows? Herb Wong out here as well. 78th draft rank, but we have him ranked as the 20th overall prospect. We don't have him scouted too much, but if he is there at around pick 79, I will certainly be happy to take him. Babe Hooley, good catcher. We have him ranked as the 28th prospect. Freddie Rubin as well, it seems like is probably going to be a guy that we take with our either second round pick or next first. Del Santos looking to be phenomenal as well, and then a lot of these other guys are down here as well, could be dang good as well. But that is enough of that, and we are going to head into our game against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jared Jones, Alex Ehlers, let's just get into it. Here we come in yet again, top of the 6th. It is currently a 1-2 nothing game thanks to a Graham Pauley solo shot in the first inning. So we have our work cut out for us. That ball's barely not going to get down, as that was almost a double for Jose Mendoza. If only things worked out a slight bit better in our favor. I mean, Jared Jones right now only has 44 pitches, so this man is most likely going to stay in the game for a decent bit. And I mean, thankfully at the moment, Alex Ehlers is doing his part to keep Pittsburgh off the scoreboard. That ball is rocketed to dead center, and I mean, that could go, and it will in fact go. So, our 2 runs, both coming off of big flies. It is Pauley and Mendoza that get it done so far right now, as Mendoza hits his 4th of the season. That one goes 418 feet, I believe, if I'm just getting my memory back here. I don't know why I am pausing with speaking. Either way, Colton Girard stepping up to bat, hoping to keep more of that success that we've had with hitting those pitches, I suppose. I mean, if the balls go out, then we will certainly take them as they come. That one is not going to get out, but it will in fact get down for a single. So, Colton Girard with his first hit of the day. 6th inning, looking to hopefully be the one where we can completely just break through as a team. This is exactly what you really want right now. Graham Pauley 1 for 2, as I said earlier. So the 2-hole and the 9-hole, getting it done so far. Can he deliver another one? That ball is going to be fouled off, but might have had just barely enough on it, I suppose, if things did go our way. Not to be, however, with that swing, as Pauley, that one will in fact get through. However, I could send Girard over to third, but I'm not feeling like testing the only right fielder over there. I think that might be Andrew McCutchen, although I'm not entirely too sure, as the 0 for 2 David Jenkins steps up. And that is a slider outside. I can certainly check the defense. That is, in fact, Andrew McCutchen out in right field. Outfield, not that good defensively. That ball is rocketed right there, and we are lucky that that's not a double play, as that is a phenomenal freaking play from Isaiah Kiner Falefa at 30. I want to say that is indeed IKF patrolling the hot corner for them. That ball is, I mean, not rocketed or nothing, but Fernando Cruz, as it would appear, it's the battle of the Cruzes in center field today. It's O'Neal Cruz versus Fernando, and our Cruz is, I mean, that's again just a hot shot to third on the line that Isaiah Kiner Falefa is making plays on, as we had 2 hits, hopefully get us some more offense after that big home run from Jose Mendoza, but not to be right now as it seems, because IKF is having just a gold glove caliber performance in this game. That is a horrendous call from the umpire behind the plate. as that was definitely a strike, and Jared Jones gets a bit unlucky with that one as Andrew Pinto slaps that one for a double on the right field line, unless Pinto could potentially, I mean, I'm going to send him. Bad idea? That was a great idea. He's going to be in there with a triple as he puts home two, and that is precisely where you want to be. As the boys in the dugout are absolutely loving it right now. Jared Jones is having a bit of a shocker in the third inning right now, and here comes the manager to set things absolutely straight. Esteel Romero sporting a near 300 batting average right now. Well, that'll get back up to 300, actually, as that is a quick high single against Joey Wentz on the first pitch. I mean, on occasion, those balls do, in fact, get through the shortstop gap, but not very often. As I feel you're more likely to see a ball go through the first and second baseman's gap than anything else. As that ball, I mean, we're getting a lot of good swings off on these pitches right now. It's unsurprising, I really feel, because a lot of these pitches that they've thrown aren't exactly right down the middle or nothing, but like they're easily hittable for me. I'm 100% not the best hitter in the world. I'll just go out and say that. That's easy for me to say, as I'm not too good at this game, but then again, like, it's not too bad for you. I'm going to send him here, because even if he does get picked up, which he does, I mean, it's fine, those things happen. I would still have Kyle Ackerman, who I'm decently confident enough with at the plate. But, yeah, a bit of a shocker in the sixth inning as we're heading to the bottom here. As Alex Ehlers steps in to the pitcher's mound, or on the pitcher's mound yet again. That's a sinker that I wanted low, but I mean, it goes high and outside. Nevertheless, as we go 1-1, I pitch decently quickly, I do want to say, when it comes to these at-bats here. Ehlers against Horwitz at the moment, that is a phenomenal slate. I mean, how do you take that, man? I mean, Ehlers hits you with a lot of crap right now. He's got a sinker, a Vulcan change, a screwball, and a freaking slurve, and that, I mean, that's 3-2. I'm just going to try and put one over the plate here because he's struggling to do that. Maybe I shouldn't have, though, because that pitcher's absolutely walloped. I'm going to go for a screwball here, hoping to kind of go outside to back inside. That is not at all what I wanted to do, as that is tough, and we walk the first batter of the inning.
Man at first, nobody out.
As O'Neal Cruz steps into the box, the ever-dangerous man for Pittsburgh. Acquired from the Dodgers in 2017, I was not too aware of him being on the Dodgers ever. I have to take San Diego Studios' word for it, however, as that will be a quick little fly-out. Throw that ball all the way back. I mean, he at least made it close over there as Horwitz gets back. So Cruz flies out to Cruz, and it's now Andrew McCutchen up to the plate. That ball will be fouled off to the right field. The right field, what am I saying? Either way, McCutchen is quickly down 0-2. Sinker down and in will hopefully get him. It does not. It was more so just down middle, but I'm going to try a Vulcan change on the inside part of the plate. That is a perfect double play ball, and there we go. Phenomenal. 4-6-3, and we are shutting out the Pittsburgh Pirates right now, as we get to see a third pitcher in one inning of work, technically, I suppose, as Mr. Holderman is going to come on. I suppose it's 1-3, if anything, as I should say, but it's not too bad, you know. If you're at least going, I mean, that's just a horrendous swing that I'm forcing Kyle into. It's still a strike, don't get me wrong, but my goodness. Yeah, I swung. Don't even shoot. Never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're fine. Definitely didn't swing. I mean, that's pretty close, but good. We're good. Good. Okay, I'm just swinging at things now. That's not the approach you want to have. Not the approach you want to have. I said I was confident in Ackerman's batting abilities last inning, and I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have been, because I'm the one controlling him, so that's why I'm not too confident anymore. Liam Hicks, catcher, stepping up to the plate as Holderman starts with a sweeper outside. I mean, for a guy that can top out at 100, having your main pitch be a sweeper is a bit odd in my mind. However, I'm not really going to dig too deeper into that. I mean, if it works for you, then it works for you, buddy. But that's a ground ball single through the first base gap over there as Liam Hicks gets aboard. So, we're going to run around, and hopefully that will bring some luck with us. It's Jose Mendoza coming off of that home run in the previous inning. I mean, that's more so off the plate than it is on it, but I'm going to take your word for it there, Blue. Figuring things out. That pitch is, that's 81, that's 100% a double play ball, but that is a good double play turn right there to end the inning. So one double play for another as we're going on the mound yet again. Well, Alex Ehlers has not given up a run yet. That is not exactly through lack of trying, however, as 6 hits have gone by and he has in fact walked 2. I suppose I should say I have walked 2, because one of those walks was 100% on me and not the CPU Alex version. So my bad, I suppose. However, we are still very much so in control of this game, as I'm just trying to get Mr. Sawinski out, and that is a ground ball right up the middle. I mean, that was absolutely walloped. 103 coming off of the bat.
Here's Adam Frazier.
Can't hit it much better than that, Mr. Sawinski, as Adam Frazier steps into the box, and we just need to continue right where we left off, but it is decently tough when the pitches aren't being swung at and things just kind of don't go your way, all things considered, with how the game is called behind the plate. That is the ball outside, and now it just might be time to start thinking about bringing someone else in, unless I can in fact get Mr. Frazier out here. That could have been a double down the line, and we do not want that to happen. Lefty-lefty matchup. Don't really have anything to get him to chase. That's a tough call. How do you not swing at that? I feel like I gotta give him one more. Oh my goodness. As I try and go back too soon, and I completely ruined everything. I should have just gone to the second. And so two big mistakes on me right there, as I feel I got to pitch out of this right now. I mean, he's got 96 pitches to his count already, but if we can get out of this inning, that will be an absolute godsend right now, and hopefully we can bring in something. Go. Beautiful double play. Home to first, Ackerman with a quick double play turn 3-2-3, but Isaiah kind of fell off already 1 for 3 on the day, and he's batting 300 on the season. This could be bad, as Ehlers gotta go. Barely getting him out as we escape a bases-loaded jam. No runners get home, and we're headed up to bat yet again. As Carmen Majinski, I was not even going to really attempt to pronounce that name until the announcer had it for me. I mean, that's going to be a single up the middle for Colton Girard. I was probably going to say Mlodzinski, if anything. I immediately figured how he pronounced that name, so I'm just not even going to really attempt it again. But one pitch goes right back up the middle for Girard, and we are looking to have a bit more success. That's another one that goes up the middle again. Thought about sending him over to third right there, but You're good, and we're good right now. Base hits, exactly what you want. Not the best contact in the world. I mean, that's 100% a hanging sweeper, and that pitch should probably be absolutely crushed out if I'm good enough to do so. And that's a double play ball every day of the week. So, again, I'm just not exactly running myself into outs, but that's kind of really what it feels like. Swinging myself into outs, I suppose I should say. As it's Fernando Cruz's turn to try and get something going for us right now. Not exactly something going, I should say, but as that ball's fouled off, we're just trying to keep us rolling at the moment is the better way to say that. That's a fastball that, I mean, if I swing at that, it's probably popped up because I just go way too low with my PCI, and if I don't swing at it, then it's obviously called strike. But if I do swing at that one, it nails the pitcher in the head, and Cruz is just too fast. So that's going to be an RBI single as Miałczynski. I said I wasn't going to attempt it. I still attempted it. And it went exactly how I thought it would. Andrew Pinto, that ball is... I mean, it's a perfect, and it only goes 91 miles an hour. Explain that to me, San Diego Studios. I understand that, like, you can have perfect contact and the ball doesn't go far, but my goodness. Anyway, bottom of the 8th coming up. As Adam Cole is going to be coming in here, bottom of the 8th, 6-run cushion for us right now. That... Come on, man, you gotta give me that. You gotta give me that, but you don't give me that. Anyway, I mean, it's still an out either way, as Nick Gonzalez goes right over to Kyle Ackerman, who's been getting a decent bit of work these last couple of innings. I'm still kind of decently upset at the fact that I, like, didn't really get too much when it came to that Pinto perfect, apparently. Perfect. I like I said, I understand that, like, you make perfect contact. It's not going to be, like, flying all the time, but if you make perfect contact, at least have it be, like, 95, 96 plus miles an hour coming off the bat, not 92, man. That's just, like, a small gripe, I guess, but not my goodness. It just would, like, make a bit more sense in my mind as we have... forwards down 1-2 as... Ooh, that was almost a bit of an error through Mr. Hull there, but 2 quick ground outs so far as O'Neal Cruz is going to step up and hopefully out of this box as quickly as he got in. That is a knuckle curve that just hung in the zone for a bit too long, and I did not like seeing that. That's a sinker that kind of did the same. Certainly did sink, but I mean, slider that's I'm just going to try and make it cut in and hug the outside corner, but I mean, you'll take a fly out as Pinto patrol in left field's going to drop the ball and let the ball drop into his glove, and that is that for the time being. One more opportunity for us to extend our lead in the 9th. So, while we are currently sitting at 20 wins on the season, we can still heavily improve, as that is a quick ground out for Stuart Romero. I swing at a lot of first pitches, and a lot of the time, it does not really translate that well. So maybe if I take a pitch here, things will work out, as we do in fact pick up a ball. So, we'll see where this takes us. I'll probably swing at this pitch anyway. I do indeed swing at the pitch anyway. I mean, it's a solid pitch to swing at. That's a fastball that's like a bit low and outside, but you 100% catch most of the plate there and feel like you should swing at that. That's just a well-placed inside fastball. And I do not do good at any inside pitch in general, so if I'm him, come back with another fastball. That's not a fastball. That is a sweeper that goes right to the second baseman Nick Gonzalez over there. So, we have one more out of batteries. I don't even know what that freaking means. And I mean, that's just going to waste it right there. We have one more out to play with, I suppose is what I should have said, but it's not really going to matter too much as Hicks flies out to O'Neal Cruz, and now it's 3 outs to win this ball game. Let's get it done. Adam Hull coming out yet again. Not going to be like a save or anything, but certainly a good outing to just improve on his stats in general. Hoping that this can kind of just propel him forward into a very, very solid future relief pitcher, as that is a single right back up the middle for Henry McCutcheon. Now you have a 6-run lead to work with, Adam, but don't think that you can just kind of go blowing it already, man, as I would not want to see that. That's a beautiful knuckle curve that I would just love if it dropped a bit below the zone right there. If it like went right where that sinker is, that would be beautiful. Either way, we have Swinsky down 0-2. That is a horrendous slider that just hung, and we do not want that. That's a forkball that kind of did the same, but for the time being, it's good. Sinker down and in the zone. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, that's a blue zone right
there. That's his first strikeout of the day. I mean, Adam doesn't really have too many things that I would feel comfortable with in terms of pitches of like throwing high in the zone. The sinker is kind of like the only one who's still a type of fastball in a way, you know, but everything else is a knuckle curve, which is supposed to, you know, curve down to be at the bottom of the zone. And I am not having fun with this at bat, I suppose, on a forkball, which is, well, just kind of, what, that's a bad call. Well, I would like to know this man's zone. Really like to know this man's zone. Either way, I guess, as we're 2 men on now, and then we can certainly just get out of this inning easily if things do in fact go our way. But we shall in fact see how those things do pan out, as it's a 1-2 count on Mr. Figueroa. And just throw another slider outside. And give it a chase low and way. Bam.
Now only 1 out remaining.
Both outs come from strikeouts of Henry Davis, the man who had a big opportunity last inning, or 2 innings ago, to drive in a couple of runs, and he grounded to a double play, and that is not what you want to do. I'm just going to go with David Jacobs. That man, for a second I thought he dropped the ball. He might have dropped the ball, to be completely honest, but either way, he tags out Henry McCutcheon. That is going to be the game, and another W in the column for us. We're certainly not a good baseball team by any margin, but 6-0 is the final score. We couldn't take a lead in the series, 1-0. We'll probably still lose it, but hey, we're good. We're happy to be where we're at right now. Graham Pauley, player of the game, 3 for 4 with a home run and just 1 OBI. So I mean, that 1 OBI coming on that home run. Alex Ehlers goes a phenomenal 7 innings. I mean, if you get just a guy that can, in fact, go 6 or more for us, considering how atrocious some of these pitchers are in comparison to a lot of the other league's pitchers, you will 100% take that any day of the week. And that is precisely what you like to see. As that'll do it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want. But as always, I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.